Said that he should use his gifts instead of cleaning coats. Oh, fall on your knees. Music was his life, it was not his livelihood. And it made him feel so happy, and it made him feel so good. He sang from his heart, and he sang from his soul. Did not know how well he sang, it just made him whole. Now his friends kept working on him to take music up full time. A great debut and rave reviews, a huge career to climb. Yes, and finally they got to him. He would take the flame, and a concert agent in New York agreed to have him sing. And there were plane tickets, phone calls, money spent to rent the hall. It took most of his savings, but he gladly used them all. Music was his life, it was not his livelihood. Though it made him feel so happy, and it made him feel so good. He sang from his heart, and he sang from his soul. Did not know how well he sang, it just made him whole. And the evening came, he took the stage, his face set in a smile. In the half-filled hall, the critics sat halfway up the aisle. And the concert was a blur to him, with spatters of applause. He did not know how well he sang, he only heard the flaws. And the critics were concise. It only took 4 lines, and no one could accuse them of being overkind.
Mr. Martin Tanner, baritone of Dayton, Ohio, made his town hall debut last night. He came well prepared, but unfortunately his presentation was not up to contemporary professional standards. His voice lacks the range of tonal color necessary to make it consistently interesting.
Full-time consideration of another endeavor might be in order. And he came home to Dayton, was questioned by his friends, but he smiled, just said nothing, and never sang again. Excepting very late at night, when his store was dark and closed.